Hey everybody, welcome back to Lettermen Row. I am Austin Ward, joined by a very special guest. He is the father of future first-round NFL draft pick and Ohio State captain Shaun Wade. That's Randy Wade. Randy, thanks for joining us, man.
Thank you for having me, man. Y'all always been good to me and my family.
All right, so last night, Monday night, you decide to book a plane ticket. You're going to head from Florida up to Chicago. What was the impetus for this? What do you want to get accomplished this week?
It started kind of from me talking to the coaches over the last couple of weeks, and then talking to Shaun, and then seeing Justin Fields' petition. And the biggest thing everybody said was fight. And I looked at it as a way of, Justin Fields' petition can only get so much done. We have to put boots on ground. I'm a veteran. I was in the Navy for 20 years, and you got to make people uncomfortable. And we just need, more information. And our biggest thing is that we want Kevin Warren and the Big Ten to push everything back, and let's get more information. There's so much stuff coming out lately, daily, of new technology and different things, different ways we can handle this virus safely and still play football.
So, the one thing that I've got from talking to players, coaches, family members like yourself is that obviously you guys were all blindsided last week, but Ohio State had seemed confident that delay was all that was necessary. There wasn't a promise at any point that you guys would definitely be able to play football this year. But as you're saying, the fact that the plug was pulled that quickly is what seems to really be, bothering you guys.
Yeah, the thing about it is the kids did a lot of sacrifices since COVID started, from being home and the things they had to do at home and the challenges they had to do their whole life just working for this moment. So to take it away, we feel in one weekend is just, it's insane. It's not right. We feel like that we should slow things down, rethink, and see if we can still play football, still give these kids an opportunity to live out their dream.
Is there anything that Kevin Warren could have said last week or that he could say to you on Friday that makes you think, okay, this was the right decision? I guess what does a father of an Ohio State player need to hear about what has happened over the last week?
All right, so the biggest thing is just all the kids in the Big Ten. It's not about Ohio State anymore. It's about the Big Ten and the players. This is one of the richest conferences out there. We can handle this situation, I feel, in my opinion. I feel like if some smaller schools either don't want to, not smaller, but some schools in the Big Ten don't want to play, or they don't have the necessary needs to be safe at their schools, well, we got the money as the Big Ten. Let's help them out. Let's make it work. That's my biggest thing.
How many – I think I saw already that some parents at Iowa have got wind of what you're hoping to accomplish on Friday, and you told me, hey, this isn't banging on the door in a physical confrontation. This is a peaceful protest, and you want other Big Ten schools to join you. Has there been any other schools other than Iowa reach out, or what do you expect might be the turnout on Friday?
My thing is I need our Ohio State media to help reach out to the other medias of the other schools, and let's get these parents involved. Hit me up on Twitter. Let's get a consensus of all the schools out there with their jerseys on. Let's stay masked up. It's going to be hard to social distance, but let's stay masked up, and let's show the Big Ten that we need to talk. We want answers, not just answers. We want to throttle back and think about this thing before we make this quick decision.
And you referenced, Ryan Day and the hashtag fight and the way, the football families wrote the letter last week. What has been the feedback like from the coaching staff and others involved? I know that they've not gotten any guidance from the Big Ten either. They probably are certainly looking for more answers just like you, but what has it been like behind closed doors as Ohio State rallies itself and now tries to open its arms to the rest of the Big Ten?
The biggest thing is that their hands are tied. The president, has a duty to the Big Ten. The AD, Gene Smith, has a duty to the Big Ten. The coaches have a duty to the school and the Big Ten. But as family, as fans who pay for all this kind of stuff, and even as players, we have a right to our freedoms and liberty, and we just want the opportunity if it's canceled later on in this year, we're good with that. But let's open it back up and let's have some talks.
I guess, where would you come down on having Shaun sign a liability waiver? I know that seems everybody's gone back and forth on that. If he needed to sign something to play, where does the Wade family come down?
We're good with that, and we was good with that a while back. I know a lot of people didn't want waivers a while back, but as they see now that it's crunch time, they're willing to sign these waivers. My thing to Kevin Warren is, okay, if there are long-term effects for COVID that we don't know about, or we think it's a heart thing or a lung thing, it's not going to change. The only thing that can change is a virus, and you get you get something for the virus, just like you get a vaccine for the flu or whatever. But we have to live.
And basically, like,
you've been in the military. Let me give you a quick story. Me being in the military, right? I fought overseas. I've been to a lot of different countries, and the difference between America and these other countries, a lot of people don't have the same freedom and liberties we do. We have the right to speak up and talk, right? So when we was over there and we were fighting terrorists, I was boots on ground in Afghanistan. I was boots on ground in Iraq. All right. So we fought for the freedoms and liberties. Terrorists try to scare people into not living just their life, and it's the same thing with this virus. We have to understand that it's probably going to be something that we're going to have. It's a new norm, something we're going to have to live with. So we got to figure this out.
All right. What else do you need? Anyone who wants to join you on Friday to know? What else do you need out there, Randy?
Okay, right now it's the early stages of it. I'm getting with local people to get the logistics of everything. Right now we're scheduling for 8 o'clock in the morning at the Big Ten, right at their front door. It's going to be peaceful. Like I said, everybody needs to get masked up. Not having a mask is not proving a point. I don't want to take any energy away from the Black Lives Matter movement. That's more important. I don't want to take any energy away from voting this year. That's way more important. But this is our last stance, because we need time for the kids to practice if we're going to make a change. So if you can, come out there and let's support all Big Ten teams, and let's get out there and let's see if we can make a difference. Let's fight.
All right. I think you referenced Justin Fields in the petition, and we know that Shaun Wade, he doesn't need a season to be a first-round draft pick next spring. I think that's one of the most telling things about this, is that those are 2 first-round picks who they could just say, you know what, this season's over. But your family, the Fields family, both fighting to make something happen so that they can get out there.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's not about Shaun. Shaun cannot play like you said. It's about those kids and Shaun too, but it's about those kids who are waiting on this moment, and you can't get this moment back. Once you say no, you can't get this moment back. College football is like NFL is a business. I've done interviews with a lot of different parents and a lot of different players. And college football is some of the best moments in your life. And to take it away in a weekend, we just feel like that's kind of insane. We feel like you just need to take a moment, throttle back, and let's try to figure this out.
All right, that's Randy Wade joining us on Lettermen Row. Again, always great to catch up with the Wade family. He's planning to be in Chicago, the Big Ten offices, on Friday morning. Wants the word out to all the rest of the conference if they want to raise their voice and maybe get some answers from Kevin Warren. Randy, appreciate your time this morning, and good luck on Friday.
All right, thanks, Hauser, man. I really appreciate you.
All right, we'll see you next time at Lettermen Row. Bye-bye.